action. Here we are. So around the back of the layout with Mick. Mick, just tell us what is going on here, because this just looks like a load of wires and gadgetry to me, and I don't really understand.
It does at the moment. Obviously, it needs tidying up because we've just installed it. I'm going to test it first. But here we've got our block detectors, which detect a train on a track. That one's actually lit up because it's detecting a current through that track because there is a train sat on it.
Okay, and that's an induction loop through the...
Yes,
okay,
correct.
Right, yep.
So that detects the train. That then signals into this board here, which is one of our ESP transmitters.
Yep.
3 channels, obviously 3, and another one down for the other 2 at the bottom.
Yep.
And that will then signal out to one of our ESP receivers wirelessly somewhere else, and that'll light up on a panel that says there's a train on that bit of track.
I see.
And 5 block detectors for 5 bits of track.
Yep.
5 channels, obviously 3 channels on the transmitter, 3 channels, just use 2 of them.
Yep.
And we're going to repeat that around the layout. But I say, this is the first test. Lights have come on, things are working.
And what do we need this detection for? Is this purely to run the mimic board, or because I can't see how this is going to affect the operation?
It doesn't affect the operation, but it's one of those, it shows our ESP system and you can wirelessly show where a train is.
Yes, okay, yeah.
There are no wires now going back from this to the control panel, and we'll see the control panel later.
Okay. So, now we've got power to the track, so theoretically, I've put a locomotive on there. If you started your NCE...
Yeah, I've just put test power in here. I mean, when it's fully wired, the actual full power will be at the other end of the layout. Okay. This is just to test this particular section of layout.
Okay, well, if I bob around this other side of the track here, just sounds like I've butted in on a major argument between John and Julia. Okay, Mick, do you want to see if we can make this... Oh yeah, she's moving. She's moving. So here we are, the first actual movement. Don't think that track's particularly good. Do you want to try and make it go backwards?
I shall reverse it. It should stop and go back up the hill.
Yeah, it's going nice. It seems to go better in reverse than it did going downhill.
Well, it depends on the guy who's built it.
Yes, I've replaced most of the gears on this with the metal ones. I think the Northwest Shortline ones, so it could be down to me if it's running a bit jerkily. Oh, that's good, mate. That's the first, first movement. It's obviously only going to run as far as the section runs as far as this fairly obvious join. It's going through the tunnely bit now.
It will stop.
It probably will end up coming through, won't it? Until it
stopped.
Oh, you've stopped, have you?
Yeah, well, it's gone, off the section there.
Okay.
Or a dirty bit of track. Whatever.
Okay, righto. Okay.